This is my end planning video. So at the start of the project I made an initial planning video with how our scene was going to go, but our FMP has changed and developed so much I need to do an end one to show the contrast. So our start one was two girls who had been travelling on a gap year going to see a Sabrina Carpenter concert, I believe, and then that quickly turned into going to see a Sabrina Carpenter tribute act, not the actual Sabrina Carpenter, and then it changed into that being scrapped completely, and two girls who are twins are now finishing their travel on a gap year, finishing their gap year travelling, and they are finally going home, and the trains were cancelled so they ended up in this really dingy hotel. So it's changed quite a lot, but it has worked. It's worked better than we thought because it gives us a chance to not stick to a story. It gives us a chance to have our own individual scenes, and they only have to be linked by one passing comment, which we've managed to get in there fine. And that is about it really. Costumes have pretty much stayed similar to what we started with. So we had the idea of doing pink and blue, I think, yeah, pink and blue, and then having matching maybe tops and different bottoms or vice versa, and then it changed to pink and yellow, I believe, when we were still on the Sabrina Carpenter idea, and then that has also changed now to yellow and blue. So we've gone through a little bit of a phase of different colours and things. So we've decided on yellow and blue matching tops, and then different bottoms that are white, and shoes, to be honest, I don't know. But yeah, I have the yellow costume, Esther has blue, and I am actually really looking forward to performing this because I've never worked with Esther before as well, so that's something different to last time. I don't know if I had Esther down as my scene partner and starting thing. I think we did because we organised it ages ago. But yeah, so Esther is my scene partner, and our scene is pretty much the way we wanted it, being as like twins who were always having arguments, could sort of never settle. And I think we had the idea of it being twins during the Sabrina Carpenter thing as well, but I don't know if it's on the initial planning video, so we'll have to have a look. But yeah, I think it has changed a lot, but I think it's definitely changed for the better because older audiences and things like that might not know who Sabrina Carpenter is. So I think looking at things collectively like train strikes and travelling to different places is good. And I also used my primary survey as I used my primary research survey I did to help create the script, because I asked some questions and then incorporated some of the answers into the script. So like, for example, one of the questions was, where's your favourite place you've travelled to? What is your favourite place you've travelled to and why? And someone said Japan because of the cats, so I put that in there. And then I also said, what's the pettiest thing you've had an argument with your sibling over? And the answer, one of the answers, which took me a little bit strange, was a pencil. So that was so that sort of sparked the idea for me, is we could have a really petty argument and then it turns into something more serious, and then we go back to acting like children after sort of making up, which is what the script says, and it is looking good, but we do need to alter a couple of things still, and we have decided to make it so that one of them, which is Esther's character, actually didn't make it into uni, whereas my character did. So she might be labelled as like the favourite child or something for getting into university, so she gets more like more rewards for it. So it could be like more money to travel around with, or anything like that, and that can spark the argument into something a lot more major as being over a pencil. So that is where we're at the minute. We have got a script written, we need to edit it slightly, but that is where we are at for the minute. So yeah, this is my ending planning video, and then the start one is just above it if you want to see where we started at with the project.